If you're planning a Universal Studios Hollywood trip, you've probably seen this hotel. It's one of the closest to the park, but with hundreds of one-star reviews, the real question is, should you actually spend your hard-earned money staying here?
Great question. Love where your head's at.
On paper, it looks promising. 460 plus rooms, a pool, on-site dining, a lobby bar, full gym, and a coffee shop.
It is a coffee shop that proudly serves Starbucks. It's not a Starbucks. So today we're staying at the Sheraton Universal to find out, is it really that bad? And over there, it looks like someone threw a greasy meatball and just never cleaned it up. Or is this a convenient stay that people are overlooking?
We are here over at the Sheraton Universal. This is one of 2 hotels at Universal City property. It's actually the original hotel. It opened back in 1969, and this is dubbed the Hotel of the Stars.
You know what? I'm the biggest star here, man. That's the way it is.
Or at least it was in 1969 at some point, but we're here nonetheless. Welcome to the Sheraton. Woo!
The Sheraton Universal is called the Hotel of the Stars because it's a historic Hollywood landmark, dating back to 1969 when Universal Hollywood's appeal was based almost entirely on the studio tram tour rather than a full-fledged theme park. Because of its proximity to Universal Studios Hollywood, this hotel has hosted many celebrities, film professionals, and musicians. Some of my favorite stars that have stayed at the Sheraton Universal are Michael Jackson, Steven Spielberg, Tom Hanks, and Telly Savalas, who actually lived here for 20 years with his mom up until he died.
Tell me about it, sweetheart.
Honestly, if I was on a hit TV show like Kojak, I would live at a hotel too. Live in the penthouse at the Sheraton Hotel of the Stars. Telly Savalas, baby, pour one out.
I didn't know who he was until we did research for this video, so I'm so sorry. I love you, Telly Savalas.
You're beautiful. I love you, baby.
We get asked all the time where you should stay when visiting Universal Studios Hollywood. And it's pretty easy. There's actually only 2 places on Universal City property. One with really good reviews and one with really bad reviews. Technically, there's 300 one-star reviews, and some of them are really scary and some of them are really funny.
Like this one from Paul Cantino. Hotel needs Jesus. This place needs a major makeover and renovation. Room is disgustingly small and smells. The bathroom needs the health department. I saw black mold in 2 of the rooms I had. The breakfast is gross. The carpet in the room makes my feet black because it's so dirty. There is foul smell in hallways as well. Yeah, I didn't look at any of those. We actually decided on staying here because of the whopping $16 price difference between the Sheraton and the Hilton up top. You know, everything counts right now in this climate, so we stayed here because it was cheaper. And now we know there's 300 one-star reviews, so starting with the first one.
When we were prepping for this video, majority of the 1-star reviews were about the check-in process, that it took forever, that the front desk was rude, that it was just not a good process. And according to Tariq O from Worth, Illinois, 1 star. Horrible. Only one's here. Sitting in the lobby for the past 45 minutes waiting to check in. Would never recommend to anyone. Well, Tariq, I'm not sure if you know, but you can actually expedite the check-in process if you download the Marriott Bonvoy app. But if you're like me, I don't want to download another app.
I have enough apps on my phone and it's really annoying.
And Tariq, I'm guessing you didn't know about the app either. So we're gonna go in and do this the old school way and see if it takes us over 45 minutes to check in. Okay, Nick, hit the timer. All right, we're in the lobby. I don't see anyone at concierge, but I think check-in's actually right over here. I'm checking in for Ashley.
Is there a hotel welcome there with a restaurant hours, hotel information?
Okay, Tariq, it was under 4 minutes for the check-in process. We get that it probably depends on what time of the year and what day that you visit. We are here on a Monday morning, but we actually checked in and our room is ready an hour and a half before check-in time. So I'm gonna debunk that right now. Under 4 minutes, that's crazy. That's Jamie Lee Curtis's mom, which they shot Psycho on the lot, which is like right here. Hotel of the Stars. Apparently there's a party scheduled, but it's gonna end at 9. It's kind of early for a party to end, don't you think?
As an adult, those are my kind of parties. Done by 6 p.m. preferably.
Let's just give you a quick tour of the lobby floor here at the Sheraton. There's a ton of seating. They do have a full service bar called In the Mix. It's really unfortunate that the day that we're shooting this video, it is under construction, but by the time that you guys visit for your Universal Studios vacation, this will be open. A 24-hour self-serve convenience stop, which seems to run on the honor system, and there's a coffee shop. But but this is very important to me to tell you guys. It is a coffee shop that proudly serves Starbucks. It's not a Starbucks. Two completely different things. It is not a Starbucks, so you can't get your normal Starbucks drinks or use your Starbucks points.
Look, I'm a frequent coffee drinker. I'm part of the club. I have a card.
That is important to me. They proudly serve it. It is not Starbucks, but you can get your coffee in the morning. At the end of the lobby, there's a set of escalators that lead you to the ballroom level.
So we're headed down to the ballroom area. This is gonna take us to the terrace lounge area. This section of the hotel has a ton of different ballrooms, and it's actually pretty nice over here. Look at all this artwork. Kirk Douglas. Yeah, Kirk Douglas here, baby.
That's awesome. All of the different ballrooms here are named after positions in the industry. So you have the writer ballroom, you have the director ballroom, on top of these beautiful portraits of all these old glam Hollywood celebrities. These chandeliers are gorgeous, and I love the lighting down here. The lobby was a bit dark, so they had all the shades, but look how pretty these chandeliers are.
So this has to be the different event spaces where you can have proms or whatever, weddings. That's some of the stuff that they offer here. But at Universal City, I know that they've offered proms here. In fact, it's been in a famous prom. One episode of 90210 was filmed back in here for their prom episode. This is in fact the room. This was in 90210. It looks a lot different, but this is the room. Just feel those vibes. Jason Presley vibes right there. It's pretty cool.
And for any of you guys that are under the age of 30s, 35, 90210 was a very, very famous teen drama that aired in the 90s. It was awesome. Hopefully you'll recognize some of the stars from the clip.
Definitely. 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 Definitely.
But I know we talk about a lot of old TV, and 90210 is a part of that. Are we sure not any more youthful television stars had their proms?
Unfortunately, no. The last one I saw was Donna from 1994.
Donna, get up. Donna, you're drunk.
Oh, one thing I did notice on the way to the ballrooms is a water refill station. Mouse Vibes pro tip that we will always talk about: bring a refillable water bottle on all your travels. Save the environment, don't use plastic, refill your water, stay hydrated. I didn't see one in the lobby. This might be the only one here, but come down to the ballroom and refill your water. I should actually refill my water. I'm telling everybody to do it, and I'm like, dude.
This one's a little bit hidden. They usually make it a little bit more noticed of like, hey, this is where you can get clean water. But I like to imagine that this water fountain was donated by the cast and crew for Donna because she wasn't hydrated that day and needed water.
Hey, that'll sure come in handy for us tonight.
Donna.
We really need to open up our minds and library for our content of like newer comedies and movies, maybe that happened like post 2015. I don't know.
Guys, it was that or Kojak, and I that's something like my grandpa worked on. So like those are my only references. So
Telly I'm googling stuff for this video. I'm like, who the heck is Telly Savalas? I still don't know, but shout out to Telly Savalas. And on this level, you can also find the California's restaurant that serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's a full fitness center. I don't know that life, but I'm sure some of you do. Pool and jacuzzi, and this jacuzzi looks really tiny. It can probably fit like 6 to 7 Ashleys, maybe, but we're gonna test that out later.
5 minutes later.
Totally prejudged the jacuzzi. It can probably fit like 15 Ashleys and not 6.5 to 7. This is a decent sized jacuzzi and an outdoor bar. So you guys can order food here at the bar. So they have small bites and they actually have like big salads and everything. We're actually gonna go to CityWalk to go get food, but we did get some cocktails.
right on cue with Justin Bieber. Is there a better sign in life?
Oh my gosh, Justin Bieber, sorry, and I got a cocktail, let's go. Okay, so I got a tequila mule. That is a normal mule, but just with tequila, and then Nick got a beer. The total was $27.66, and please note, it already comes with a 20% service charge for a tip. So if you want a tip on top of that, you can, but it's already included. I'm already gonna ding this 1 point because it didn't come in a mule glass. If you order a mule, if you're a bar, you need to have the mule glasses, so that kind of bothers me, but Kim, there's people dying. But that is a good tequila mule. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna give it 4.5 out of 5 vibes. This is a really, really good tequila mule. Not too sweet. I can taste the tequila. It's good.
This area is cool though. It's really mellow. It's just the one restaurant, the gym, the pool, and the bar area. I love this area. This is where I would hang out on a sunny day. 5 vibes. This is a cool vibe. No one's here, by the way. We have the whole place to ourselves.
Having a good vibe in a place that we can go have a drink and chill out is very important to me during any vacation or hotel stay. And I love that this has like a little bonfire feel. The sun is gonna set, we can get a cocktail. It is very nice. I am digging the vibes of this. But please note, we keep saying we're here on a Monday afternoon. If you guys are here on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or a big convention weekend or holiday weekend, it might be a bit different. So just think ahead, plan ahead if you wanna come down here early for a drink. Just Note that. There are two sections for guest rooms at the Sheraton Universal. There's the main tower and then the Lanai area. The Lanai area are the rooms located around the pool and the outdoor bar area. Our king guest room is on the 6th floor of the main tower. Oh, a TV in the elevator. Wow. I did request at check-in a higher level room and they did not accommodate that request, which is fine. It's just a request, it's not guaranteed, but we got level 6, so I wish we were like 18, but it is what it is. Oh, I thought that was the Back to the Future house.
Do you know what this is?
The Royal Opera House.
Oh, the Royal Opera House.
Oh.
Do you know who this is?
Sherman Oaks.
It's Sherman Oaks. That is Sherman Oaks.
Sherlock Holmes. Dang, that drink at the pool got me. Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
From Sherman Oaks. So we booked this as Marriott Bonvoy members and got the lowest price possible. It was a non-refundable $182, and after taxes and fees, it came out to $211, and we booked this directly on Sheraton's website. We're at the end of the hall, and I'm really glad because a bunch of the one-star reviews said that if you stay near the elevator, you can hear every single person come in and out of the elevator and the elevator doors opening. So we're as far as possible, which makes me happy. Let's go in. Welcome to the Standard King Room. As I said earlier in this vlog, I was a bit freaked out booking this hotel because of the bad reviews, and the immediate thing when I walk in, this hotel room does look nice, but it has a weird smell. It smells like fish. It's not so terrible that I'm gonna call the front desk, but it has this faint, fishy smell.
And everyone who's worked in an office knows you can't microwave fish. There's no microwave in here, but it smells like microwave fish.
Reasons why we booked this room. A king bed is always a must. Passes the test. There's no weird hairs. There is nothing worse than getting to your hotel room and seeing a weird, nasty, curly, dark hair in your bed. It was the cheapest rate. There's central AC and a workspace. This room has your basic modern essentials.
There's also this sweet AM, FM alarm clock.
AM, FM radio.
With optional USB ports.
Tons of lighting, free Wi-Fi for Bonvoy members, a TV, and a pull-out couch. But it must be a little bit difficult because there's literally a QR code, instructions for the sofa bed. After being in here a few minutes and taking it all in, yes, this hotel got renovated in 2018, which wasn't that long ago, but there are a lot of faults in this room. There's a big smudge stain over here.
What the hell was going on with the grease?
Yes, it's like, I don't know, like, oh, it's like a weird material, but still, it should like clean this a bit. You can just see the smudges from an angle. Up here behind me, an entire piece of wooden panels missing, and there's just exposed hot glue. And over there, it looks like someone threw a greasy meatball and just never cleaned it up.
I've never seen a meatball stain that high up, so the guy must have been tall throwing it, but that's a meatball stain. Probably from Vivo. That looks, I like Vivo, by the way.
I just want to express the room doesn't feel dirty. Like, I don't see any hairs or weird ants or anything like that, but it does feel dated. Just a lot of dings and very cleanable things. Like, I feel like like the meatball stain. You could absolutely clean that. Why haven't they cleaned the meatball stain?
All right, guys, you have your mission. Go forth and wreak havoc.
If you want to check out your outfit right here, I love a full-length mirror. It is so important to me, especially because I have a fiance who takes 45 years in the shower and to do his full locked head of hair, and I need a mirror as well. So if you both are getting ready, you have an extra mirror right here, which I love.
They got a ton of soaps in here, a variety of soaps. There's also a wand activation within the shower. 2 people in the party shower. But the bathroom, pretty nice.
One thing I do want to say, there is a little hair in the corner, and I'm obviously not going to get super upset about that, but the bathroom did not pass the nasty hair test.
That is why you fail.
So one of the big complaints about this hotel is how much valet and self-serve parking is. If you guys are visiting Universal Studios Hollywood and you plan on just staying on property, there are plenty of things to do at CityWalk, and they actually have a free shuttle that brings you to CityWalk.
Hey, how are you? Doing well, thanks.
We're in the shuttle right now. We're gonna see how long it's gonna take us to get to CityWalk.
So the shuttle service stops between the Sheraton and the Hilton. So there's 2 stops. First stop Sheraton, then the Hilton. No one's on this bus with us.
This bus is empty, and we also recommend taking the shuttle to the park and then walking back, because if you walk there, it's gonna be uphill. So you might as well just take the shuttle uphill and then walk down the hill, because that's easier on your knees, right?
That is correct.
All right, we made it. We're over here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Taking the shuttle was only about 7 minutes, a little under 7 minutes. How exact time?
It was 6 minutes and 41 seconds.
Boom, shaving off some time, which we love, and it dropped us off kind of in between CityWalk and the front entrance for Universal Studios Hollywood. It's right by Tilly's right behind us. This area right now is expanding as far as drop-off, shuttle service on the ongoing construction project with security here, so the drop-off might change from time to time, but right now it's in this area. 7 minutes. Oop, just tripped. Tripping.
So the shuttle comes every 15 minutes and it stays until 15 minutes after CityWalk closes. So if you're at CityWalk and CityWalk closes at 9 o'clock, the last shuttle is going to leave at 9:15 p.m. and they are strict about it, but don't worry if you miss it, you can walk to your hotel. It's not a big deal, but just know 15 minutes after CityWalk closes.
We've made our way over to CityWalk, and this is going to be the hub for merchandise and food over here at Universal Studios Hollywood. If you are staying on property and probably didn't rent a car because it costs about $55 to park your car over here, this is going to be your #1 spot. You can take the shuttle up here just like we did, or make the 9-minute walk. Either or, we're going to get some food over here. We're going to go check out our favorite restaurant here, Vivo Italian Kitchen. It's got pasta, it's got Vivo, and it's a kitchen.
But we love Vivo because it's consistent. The prices are decent for vacation prices. The service is always good. What's not to love?
Do you think Telly Savalas came to Vivo after filming?
I have to admit, I was hesitant to book this hotel after seeing all these 1-star reviews. But I always say, don't judge a book by its cover. Here's some pros and cons about staying at the Sheraton Universal. Pros: location. You cannot beat the 5-minute walk to the theme park. The bar. The drinks were strong and the service was good. The gym was the nicest part of this hotel for no reason. Everything in there was in pristine condition.
They have everything for your fitness needs.
The bathrooms in the rooms were nice. Aside from the hair that we saw, the vanity was really well lit. And last but not least, the legend of Telly Savalas is cool.
Tell me about it, sweetheart.
Cons: parking is expensive. $55 a day. The walls were thin.
The walls are thin. You can hear every door.
The rooms were dated and a bit dinged up. The rooms did feel a little dirty. We paid $182 before taxes and $214 after fees, and this was on the cheaper end. While this doesn't sound too expensive to be this close to the park, between the meatball stains, hair, and the dated rooms, it's not something I want to deal with just to be this close. It's clear that the demand for more is there, and we plan on staying at the Hilton Universal here soon. But if the new hotel that Universal is building is just a bit closer to the park, a bit cleaner, and a bit more fun, this area has a bright future. Overall, we're gonna give the Sheraton Universal 3.5 stars. It's not the worst stay, but there's tons of room for improvement.